Hello, everyone. It's been a while. Took a break from lives for a little bit, but we are going to be doing our lives a little bit differently this year. As of right now, we're going to be going live 2 days in a row instead of our like once a week, where we are going to be talking about, a theme in particular. But they are going to be back to back days. So we're thinking Thursday, Friday, or possibly Friday, Saturday. So we're trying to figure that out right now. But once we do, we will let you know. But this is kind of like the first start of going live again throughout the 2025 year. So today we're going to be talking about manifestation. It's like the perfect time to start with it being the beginning of the year. You want to kind of dive right into what you want out of the year relatively quickly. Doing so helps you stay focused on the goals that you set for yourself. So keep that in mind. It will help you stay determined when you have these ideas in your mind and you start your manifestations early. So, we're going to be talking just a little bit about what manifestation is, different ways of working with manifesting, how to manifest, different ways to manifest, popular things to manifest. The most popular tends to be love, whether that be to strengthen the relationship that you're already in, or whether it be to find love throughout the year. The thing with manifestation, and we'll talk about it a little bit more, is manifestation, you want to be very specific. So let's just say you want to manifest love. Okay, you say, I just want to manifest love in this year. And you end up, getting a bunch of friends. You end up having people, come into your life that, give you love. But at the end of the year, it's not really what you wanted. You were looking for a partner, someone that you would want to call your boyfriend, girlfriend, etc. You ended up with a lot of friends. You ended up with friends that love you. You ended up being shown love from the universe, but not necessarily the love you were looking for. So with manifestation, you want to be very specific. Sometimes the universe will do something like that. So let's just say you end up with a lot of friends. You end up being shown signs of love, but not necessarily a partner. That might have just been what you needed to realize that you needed a stronger circle. You needed to surround yourself with people that love you, and maybe right now a partner wasn't what you needed. But definitely be very specific when it comes to your manifestations. For example, you want to manifest more money, right? And you want to do this in a way that is, legal. And maybe you want that promotion at work. Maybe you want your small business to take off, and you manifest more money, but you end up actually getting into a legal battle with someone and you have a settlement. So you got money, but not in the way that you probably wanted to. Right? So you have to be as specific as you possibly can. If you want money, and you want to get money in the way of a promotion, talk about how you want to be promoted. You are putting in the hard work at a job and you are looking for a little bit of a raise. Sometimes you have to, ask for certain things. Same thing with you want to manifest a home and you have homes being offered to you, but not in like the city that you want. So just be very, very specific in what you want, where you want it, how you want it. It might be brought to you in that way. It might take you on a little quick detour, but at the end of the day, it ends up being brought to you that way. But that is probably my 2 cents when it comes to how to manifest. I'm going to be throwing some stuff up on the screen here as far as items that we have to help you with your manifestation. And we'll start with these candles. Everybody on Facebook and Twitch, you guys won't see this, but if you go to TikTok, I can pin what we're talking about. So right here, we will pin this one. So the abundance candle, there we go. So let me see if I can make it so that everybody can see, right? Oh, you guys see money? All right, we'll move it back and forth. So abundance. Abundance is usually associated with the color green. When you think of abundance, you think of money. And this one right here is Reiki charged. But keep in mind, abundance doesn't necessarily mean an abundance of cash. It could mean an abundance of food. It's just a overwhelming amount. So what's nice with abundance is it could be whatever. It could be an abundance of opportunity, an abundance of good luck, an abundance of money. So when you are manifesting for abundance, that's when you're going to want to specify, okay, what do I want an abundance of, right? This one is cool because it has a small little incantation on the front, or a prayer, whatever you want to call it. So if you don't quite know what to say, you can say what we have written here and then light your candle. And you can anoint it with specific oil. So let's just say you want an abundance of money. We have the witch's purse oil. Now, at TikTok, you guys will not be able to get these. These are going to be something that you would have to purchase privately from us. TikTok does not like us selling oils or herbs. So witch's purse is going to be good for money, as well as the money draw. So I got this one here. So putting that on the candle will help amplify what you're wanting. Speaking of money, we actually have a money candle. Let me put that one on for you. Pin this one. So this one is more so prosperity and money. So if you are wanting an abundance of money or money to come your way, this is going to be your friend. And then putting a little bit of that oil on there will help amplify the effects. These Reiki energy charged candles are all Reiki charged, and they all come with that small little incantation in the front. So before you burn, take this paper off so you have something to read. And there's that one. I also like that we have this one up. So this is our problem solving candle. So when you come into different stages in life, you're going to feel like there might be something getting in the way, a feeling of almost, feeling stuck. Problem solving candles are great for that. They usually come in a brown, but those are excellent to have at the beginning of the year as well, because of stuck situations that you might find yourself in. And that will help kind of push through that. So our last little pillar candle we've got here is the Manifest a Miracle candle. This is going to be in pink. And that one is great for a lot of things. So if you are having a hard time with money, if you're having a hard time with your health or someone else's health, this is excellent for that. When you think of miracle, you just think of something that is hard to achieve, right? So using this one here will help with that. The cool thing about that is your miracle could be anything. Miracle of fertility, getting pregnant, again, health, the health of another person, wealth, etc. So those are probably our most popular when we are thinking about going forward into the new year. I'm also open to any questions that anyone may have. If you want anything answered, clarification, I can definitely help answer some questions. I'm going to move you guys. TikTok. Oh, don't fall. We got it. We got it. Okay. Let's see. What are we going on to next? Oh, we'll talk about these necklaces here. You probably won't be able to see these, so I'll probably have to bring them over. So these necklaces are from Seeds of Light. You'll see them abbreviated as SOUL. And each necklace has a bunch of other crystals that are on the necklace, right? And the cool thing is, sorry, TikTok, I'm unpinning things. The cool thing about these is that they stick a bunch of crystals together and they give, on the paper in the back, they give a reason as to why they have combined these crystals. So they help give it a specific purpose. So for example, let's do this one. No, we'll do this one. I like this one. Boop. Okay, so this is going to be the Harmony necklace, also known as the Joy necklace. So combining all of these crystals together, it has lepidolite, rose quartz, and it looks like clear quartz. It just says natural quartz crystal, so I'm thinking it's going to be clear. So it also has a small little incantation, but it says when you combine lepidolite and rose quartz together, they usher a time for balance, harmony, and stability, while clear quartz activates the positive energies and dispels negativity. So that is why it looks the way it does. It's also in a cute little crescent moon shape. So that big crystal on the back is the lepidolite, with the small little crystals in the center being the rose quartz and the clear quartz. I'm also going to move my other guys. There we go. So super cute little piece, just something to have around you if you are wanting more of a joyous / harmonious start to your New Year's. If you are looking for more peace, having a hard time having a peaceful life, that would be nice to have. I am a big advocate for wearing crystals. Having crystals on you, on your person, I find to be very, very, very beneficial. That is why I am covered on my wrists, on my neck, on my rings or fingers, because having that crystal on you is going to be, in my opinion, the best way to get what you want. So I just pinned all of the items that we have on the table, making it a little bit easier. So if you are interested in any of these, feel free to click on the shop in that little pin. Everybody on Facebook and Twitch, if you guys do want anything, something catches your eye, just let me know that you are wanting that. So for example, I am holding the Success necklace right now. If you are interested in that piece, just say, I would like to see the Success necklace, and I will give you the price and everything on it. They come with that soft suede cord, so they're very light around the neck. You can make them longer or shorter depending on what the style of what you like. Um, to me, these guys in the beginning, I was not super in love with them. They're very different. If you aren't a fan of big pieces, they probably are not usually what you would run to. But after getting one and wearing one, it felt good. Like if you are sensitive to energies, especially crystal energies, you will feel the effects of these. They are hand soldered with pewter. So you also have to take into consideration if you are sensitive to certain metals, these might not be for you either. But if you can wear pewter, if you're not sensitive to soldering metals, you will be fine. I'm usually sensitive to metals, but I can wear these. Usually I wear them over a shirt anyway, so they don't really come into contact with my skin much. So they are hand done, handmade, which I think just kind of helps with the energy of the necklaces. I think having someone actually pick out the pieces for each one, that it is more beneficial, I guess. You can always feel what is mass produced and what is handmade. And I think that these guys are just, they're great when it comes to feeling that feel good energy. So I've also got a good luck one, and I also have a manifestation one. And again, each one is different, and why they put what they put down is written on there. So for example, for the good luck, it is for prosperity, health, love, and protection. So if you want all of those things, that one is a good option for you. And that one has adventuring, black obsidian, and nephrite jade. Black obsidian being your protector and to help with happiness and strength. And adventuring is actually known as the good luck stone. So for anyone who wants some good luck in their year, carry around some green venturing. This would be a great way to carry it with you. That way you can just have it around your neck. You don't have to worry about it. And that's a good one for sure. I also like that black moon shape. Some of them come in different shapes. So if you click on our shop and check it out, there might be a good luck in something of this shape instead of the moon if you aren't a fan of the moon shape. So check those out for sure. Also, just going to plug this in right now. So with the TikTok ban possibly coming through, I know there is some possibility of hope. With the TikTok ban, we would be able to stay on the app for a little bit until the app is finally too full of bugs to where we won't be able to update it. That's if they take it off the app store and everything, which is what the plan is. So we will more than likely, if the ban does end up going through, we will more than likely be keeping the shop and everything open until, unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to update it anymore. But we are currently looking at other places to jump to. If you have any suggestions, feel free to put them in the comments. I've been able to find some that are somewhat similar and some that are not at all. They are not at all the same. I know that when and if the TikTok shop or TikTok in itself stays open, we'll probably end up starting a Lemonade account as well, just to kind of move over there a little bit. But this is where I tell you guys we have an actual website. So the link to our website is in our bio. If you just type in gosselite.com, we are like probably one, if not one of the only ones to pop up. So definitely give that a look. Over there, we have oils that we can't put up on TikTok. Over there, we have crystals that aren't getting transferred over to TikTok. So if you are in the market for crystals and or oils where you can't find them here, definitely go to our website. Our website also has a list of our readers and healers. Some of them do offer over the phone readings. So if you are not local, there is that possibility for you as well. So definitely stay up to date with us there. So if for any reason the app does go away, you will still be able to buy from us. Our website is not going anywhere. So going into something a little bit different. These are the Crazy Rumors Happy Juju. They are chapstick. But I like the idea of having something that you can wear that isn't necessarily jewelry, but is set with intention. By the way, this is made with jojoba oil and organic shea butter. So it keeps your lips, especially in this weather, it keeps your lips smooth and soft for a very long time. You don't have to constantly keep reapplying. I have the Evil Eye one, which I believe we also have on our shop, but this one we chose specifically because it is the lucky clover, and clovers represent hope, faith, love, and luck. So if you're wanting some good luck, or even if you're going to a job interview, or you're pitching an idea, put some of this on your lips, and that way you kind of have a little bit of magic with you, and they don't even know that you have a little bit of witchcraft on you, right? If that's what we want to call it. So this is all plant-based too. So if you are vegan, this is for you. It is plant-based vegan. It is not tested on animals. It's made in the US of A, and it is 100% natural. This one in itself smells like blackberry and Irish cream. That is also in our pin shop, in our shop in general. If you're not a fan of that one, we do have a couple other ones also on the website. That one tends to be, honestly, one of our most popular. Let's see. Ooh. So this one I know is on the shop. I have this deck personally. This is the Wealthy Woman Oracle deck. This is specifically all about abundance and success. So if you are even a reader yourself and you get asked a lot, what's my financial situation going to be? Or what's, what about my luck and success in my business and my job? This deck is strictly all about that. So you don't have to mess around with the meanings of cards that might not necessarily be for wealth or for abundance. This one is strictly just wealth and abundance. So on the back, it is whether you are beginning your journey to wealth or want to amplify the abundance you already have in your life. This deck is your invitation to connect with the wealthy woman within you. The women in this deck invite you to step into new levels of wealth with ease and joy. There we go. I would like to speak this upcoming year. Each gorgeous card creates space for you to tap into your intuition and receive guidance from the universe in all matters regarding abundance and prosperity. So this is a great one to flip through the beginning of the year. I always say January is a good time to kind of set the mood for the rest of the year, January, February. If we're talking in terms of nature, this is still technically the rest time. So they say that this is the rotting time, the rotting and planning. So you sit back, you plan what you want. This is the time to spark ideas, but not necessarily put them into action yet. So this is where you spark those ideas. This is where you journal. This is where you kind of just let your body rest and let your mind do what it wants to do. So definitely use the winter time, the cold seasons, as a opportunity to figure out what you want. And then come springtime, when nature tends to come alive again, and we've got that rebirth going on. That is when you start implementing all the stuff and all the ideas that you've had throughout the winter time. So if you want more money this year, if you're like, I want more money, I want to run this business properly, this is your time to come up with your plan, right? So this deck is great. I do have this one. My only gripe, because I'm going to always keep it honest with you, is by looking at the card, you're not going to be able to know what the meaning is. This is definitely going to take some either looking at the picture and coming up with your own intuitive reading and or memorizing the cards. So that is going to be my only thing about this deck, but it is beautiful and it is nice when you are wanting to answer questions strictly about wealth, abundance, and prosperity, even if it's for yourself. So whether you're a reader or whether you are a reader for yourself. So let me see, what else? We have a lot of books on manifestation, prosperity. We'll go into, these guys are cool. So incense, similar to a candle with sending out messages to the universe. I always think of incenses as small little spells, especially if you put your intention into it before you light the incense. And I always think of the smoke sending it out into the universe. So a little bit more than just a smell good. So I've got Money House. This is bringing money into the home. I like this one when I just want to bring overall more wealth into the home, whether you live by yourself or whether you live with somebody, and just kind of putting that out for the universe. As far as the smell, I could not tell you. It doesn't tell me. It's its own unique smell. I personally don't mind the smell of it. It is very musky, but it is its own thing. So there is Money House. By the way, these are also in the shop. I've got Fast Luck. So this is if you want that luck quick. So you got something coming up within a week. Usually this is what I would burn. I have this one too. I like the smell. So this is if I want to manifest something quickly and I want it to come through quickly. And I'll usually put these, and this is me also giving a little bit more information. If you do not have a money altar or a place in your house already set up for money, I'm going to highly recommend that you make one. This is the time to reset your money bowls if you have one. This is the time to also make one if you do not have one already. So definitely get on that. I actually moved my money bowl. So I live in an apartment with my fiance, and I originally had a prosperity altar set up in just my specific room. And I decided to move it out into the living room in order to bring abundance into the house as a whole. So not just necessarily for me, but for the whole home in general, and invite money in that way. Your kitchen is also linked to prosperity and abundance. So if your kitchen is a mess and you're wondering why money isn't flowing in, or you're constantly having to pay these bills and these new bills keep popping up, or your checks are not as good as they used to be, check your kitchen. Clean your stuff out of the sink, wipe down your windowsills. If your table is full of paper and trash and old food and your microwave is gross, and your fridge is sticky and nasty, clean it out. Abundance tends to flow through your kitchen. And that is what I'm going to say about that. So link them together, right? And then if your kitchen is clean, but you're still like, I'm having a hard time with bringing money in, check your living room. That is a space in which you live, says Drake and Josh. So if your living room is a mess, and it's going to also block there as well. So keep that in mind. That is fast luck. This one is attracting money. A lot of these smell very similar. I wish I could describe it. It is strong, but it is not bad at all. This one is about attracting money. So that could be opportunity. That could be if you have clients, more clients coming in. So this could be you get a random check because you spent more money and they're giving you money back, etc. So this one, if you just want to attract money to you, what about in situations where you live with other people and they create a mess? How do you deal with that? I am that person, okay? So my 2 cents on that is talk to the other person about it first in the calmest way you can. Just be like, hey, this is what I heard. This is what I would like to implement. If they don't believe in any of this stuff, at least you're being honest, right? Yeah, I am that person. I am the person that leaves dishes in the sink. The kitchen is definitely not the nicest place in my home. You can tell people live there, right? At the end of the day, we also do live in our homes. Like, you don't want to have your house so clean that you're over there like it doesn't look like anybody lives here, right? We have to also be realistic. But if you have someone that constantly leaves a mess, I would first off bring it up to that person, let them know that, clutter and just mess in general is, let's talk unsanitary first. Let's be hygienic, right? And then on top of that, if they are open to talking about prosperity and abundance, bring it up to them. Just let them know, like, this is what I would like to invite in. And that's hard to do when the dishes are piling up, or because when you think about it, and when you have a lot of clutter, you are manipulating the energy of the space. It's going to feel more cramped. Energy cannot flow in and out properly. So when you open up your space, when you're rid of the clutter, when you're rid of the mess, it allows things to flow more properly. And that is also including energy. So just bring that up. And the only other thing you can do if they refuse to help is to clarify with your guides, with whatever spirit team you work with, and even with yourself, that I'm at least keeping my part clean. I'm at least keeping my room, or I'm at least keeping my stuff clean, and just do what you can do. Unfortunately, so you can't control other people. You can only be honest, and then you can only control what you can control. So at the end of the day, if it doesn't help, you can at least help yourself. The next one I've got is just good luck in general. I got this one just for the new year. And this one I started up the night of New Year's Eve, just inviting in good luck for the year. Again, this is also another one. If you are going in to talk to your boss about a promotion, if you're going in for that job interview, this is a nice one. Just to, what I do personally is I light my incense in the morning when I'm getting my makeup done. So I'll sit there and I light it with intention as to, this is what I want for the day. I want good luck, and or I want protection, etc. And I just light that while I'm doing my thing, just to set the mood for the day. And then this is our ritual incense. These guys are really cool because they burn for about 2 hours. So they are a slow burn. They're a clean burn. Thank you, Angela. They're a slow burn. They're a clean burn. And they burn for a really, really long time. So if you're tired of constantly going over and cleaning up your incense and putting in a new one, this one will have you have it going for a little bit. And we have quite a few of the ritual incense with different intentions. So this one is the prosperity and abundance ritual. It smells primarily of vetiver. And it says it burns for over an hour. We have timed it before. Sometimes it will burn for 2, sometimes it will burn for an hour and a half. So this one we also keep in the store. You might walk in and smell it, and we don't have to constantly keep going back over there, right? So what's cool about the ritual incense, though, is it also includes the ritual inside. So it comes with a piece of paper, tells you how you can burn it if you want to use it in a ritual type of way. If you're also just in it for the smell and for the fact that it burns for a long time, definitely just jump on that. Now they're a little bit more expensive. These guys are about $5, but when you think about it, they're lasting a lot longer than the ones like these that are a little bit cheaper. So just keep that in mind. Plus the ingredients are a little bit cleaner. That's just my opinion. I can tell how clean an incense is by how it smells when it burns. So I'm just going to do a quick speed round of some books. This one, Thrifty Witch, it's in our shop. This is for saving money while doing witchcraft, right? So this is magic for the penny pinching practitioner. There is a bunch of information in here as to how you can use household items that you already have in your practice, how you can do your normal daily everyday things, but add a little bit of intention and magic to them. We're talking like from how you eat food to the crystals you already have to let me see what else we got here. Scrying using things you already have, like a bowl and water. And there's a bunch of really cool things in here. So if you are someone that is looking for an easier way and a cheaper way to practice, it doesn't have to be all glitz and glam with new crystals and new incense bowls and new this and new that. You can use a lot of what you already have at home or items that you already have in general. So that one is on our shop. That one is $17.99. Financial sorcery. Need I say more? It is exactly what the title is. This is magical strategies to create real and lasting wealth. So I just opened right up to entrepreneurial magic, how to manage your money in your checking and savings account. I like that it talks about when you should put things in. So, for example, this one I just opened it up. Putting money into your savings account on the Thursday of every month because of the properties that the day Thursday has, who rules it, debt killing strategies. So it's got real life stuff in here, but we're also bringing in some witchcraft into it, some magic into it, spells even on lamps and keys, consecrating jewelry. So there is a lot of really, really cool information in here. That is Financial Sorcery by Jason Miller, and that is also in our shop. I like this one here. So this is Manifesting Happiness. I think I talked about this when we did a journal live one time. So this is a journal to attract all good things. In there it has the weeks from Monday all the way to Sunday. Like for example, this week 8 is all about focus. Do less, right? We've got week 6, reflections, week 5, intentions, and it just repeats. So really, really cool stuff. And it's nice because it looks pretty, and then on top of that, you can write in it. So that is Manifesting Happiness. This one's pretty popular in the store. Hello, our friends on Twitch. You guys are on it today. This is Egyptian prosperity magic. So this is spells and recipes for financial empowerment, using a lot of the Egyptian deities, some of their beliefs when it came to finances and wealth, things that the pharaohs believed. I mean, it's really cool. Like, I just opened up one right here. We've got Road Be Clear, which is a road opener, what you'll need for it, to do it. So it's got easy spells right here, quick and fast. It's each, spell doesn't take up 5 pages. It's like, here's a quick one. Moving on, right? It also talks about the different Egyptian deities that you might want to invite in during certain times. So it even has, like, if you are someone who works with Egyptian deities, sometimes it's hard to find specific books on a certain deity. This one has some. Hello, Chris. Happy New Year. This one's cool because it also talks about what type of spells. Like, for example, we're opening up to Sekhmet, right? So it has things that you can offer her. It also has what type of spells do you want to bring her in on. So she's good with dispelling negativity, endings, healing, hexing, overcoming obstacles, power, protection, revenge, and transitions. So you kind of can use this book as a guide when you're looking through different spells and aligning it with the deity that you might want to invite in or invoke in, if you don't already work with them, or if you just want to ask them to come in for that specific spell. But this one's pretty popular. This is the Egyptian prosperity magic that is in our TikTok shop as well. And then this one's just pretty, but it also has some cool things in it. This is the Mindful Witch. This is a daily journal for manifesting a truly magical life. So it is a hardcover. You already got me with the hardcovers. Talks about all the different moons that happen throughout the year, not coming up, but that happen throughout the year. Really nice quotes in between to keep you motivated. I am a quote person, so what we think we become, what we feel we attract, and what we imagine we create. So that is what you guys are leaving with today, with a little bit of motivation. It talks about the different times of the year. So March, associated with spring. How do you use the month of March and spring to help bring in your manifestations around that time, etc., right? So that is the Mindful Witch. And we'll end on this one. So this is the Wild Woman's Book of Prosperity. It's a magical guide of rituals and practices for living a prosperous life. Keep in mind, when we say prosperity is very similar to abundance. So it's when someone has a lot of prosperity, it usually could be health, success, wealth, money, just an abundance of, right? When I think prosperity, I usually think money. Some people might think differently. And again, keep in mind, this is something I want you guys to take away with today. It's that abundance doesn't necessarily mean money. Abundance is just a large amount of ... So again, abundance could be an abundance of friends, an abundance of happiness, an abundance of food. So when you're wishing for abundance, make sure you are knowing what you want an abundance of. Okay. That was my 2 cents on that. But this one's really cool. Lots of information, probably a little bit more informative than a couple of the other ones. It talks about awareness, the power of the mind, as well as how love and inviting love into your life can create prosperity. Um, so really, really cool stuff in here. We're also talking about practical prosperity, so things in everyday life, not necessarily, I want $1 million or I want to win the lottery, right? So that is the Wild Woman's Book of Prosperity. All of these are on the TikTok shop as well as in store. So once again, we're going to be doing these once a month, back to back. Still figuring out if we're going to do it on a Friday, Saturday, or if we're going to do it on a Thursday, Friday. We're still going to try and figure that out, but we will let you guys know before we do said thing. Everything that you've seen here is on our TikTok shop. We do not have an abundance of each item. So if you want something, definitely go in there and grab it. There might just be ones of each book or one of each candle. So definitely if you want it, go and snag it real quick. Things like the oils, you will not be able to get on the TikTok shop, but you will be able to get it on our website. And this is me once again plugging that we do have a website where there are items on there that we cannot sell on TikTok. So herbs, oils, and certain types of crystals, as well as our fine jewelry is on there. What would I recommend for handling anxiety as far as like candles, as far as aromatherapy or oils? Like what exactly are you open to? Some crystals are really great for anxiety. I really like blue chalcedony for anxiety, or people will call it chalcedony, but a lot of blue stones are great for that. I like blue chalcedony. Anything, I really like worry stones and palm stones. I'm more of I want to touch something when I'm anxious. So having a crystal in my hand that helps with lessening anxiety, I find to be the best for me. Some people want to smell things when they are anxious. So diffusers help. Lighting a candle helps. Some people find that just having a candle in their area helps. Usually calming is associated with the color blue, so having a blue candle to help with bringing down any sort of anxious bouts. I'm trying to think of things that smell good. Lavender helps with lessening anxiety. That one's great for peace, as well as chamomile. So those are good options when it comes to smells. There we go. Chris said, go in and see someone at Goddess Elite for a Reiki session. That will help anxiety. Yeah, sometimes you might need a little extra help. I know there's some times where I feel so blocked and stuck that I'm like, I need someone to see where my blockages are. There is crystal healing. There is Reiki. So there's multiple ways to help with that. So there's options if you feel like you might need more help than just what you can offer yourself. So thank you, Chris. Again, because I do want to plug our website in case TikTok does go away. We have a blog that is posted. I believe it's once a week. I hope I'm not a liar. Could be once a month. I don't know. We do have constantly updating vlogs. You can go and look at, and I've said vlogs, blogs. You can go and look at ones that we've already had up, but we are constantly keeping those going. Those are available on our website. You can also see the events that we offer as well. Those will also be on the website. So if you are local and are looking for something to do, especially come wintertime when things can get a little stagnant and boring, educating yourself during this time is also really, really good. I usually tend to take a lot of my classes in the wintertime. So check out any of the events that might be kind of tickling your fancy. I'm also going to plug our Facebook. We post a lot of stuff to our Facebook and Instagram. So Instagram, you'll see daily stories of new items that are coming in. Facebook is just we're constantly on there. You'll see more updates and small updates on Instagram and Facebook. So I'm going to recommend those places as well. Events are constantly posted to the Facebook page. So if you think you missed something, it will be posted up there. Any last minute questions before I get off? We do have readers at the store every day. Check out the reader and healer website, or part of the website, so you can see if there's anyone that you are interested in getting a reading with. A lot of our readers and healers do different things. So you might want to see Lucinda if you are wanting something done with angel cards. Or you might want to see Seven if you're wanting a crystal healing session. So not everybody does the same thing. And this is, I guess, just a quick little plug-in that I'll do before I get off. You won't walk in here and not someone that day might not be a tarot reader, right? So they might do pranic healing, or they might be a psychic medium. So make sure you know what you're kind of wanting before you come in. That way you're not coming in to get a tarot card reading, but you actually wanted something else, right? We have a very wide variety of readers and healers, and they all do very different things. So definitely check out our website for that. Any further questions? TikTok, you can continue to shop even while I am gone. And check out our website. We are constantly uploading things there. Again, we don't quite know the status. We won't really know what's going to be happening to TikTok till the 10th, but we're staying as informed as we can. So buy stuff on there while you can, and then hopefully we won't have to, round you guys all up to the website. But just in case we do, that is available. But I had fun. It was fun having our first live of the year. Everybody stay safe out there. It's like a whiteout over here. So be safe driving. Be careful on the road. No texting and driving, everybody. And just stay safe, stay warm. And we will see you guys sometime next month. Again, we're going to be doing our, we definitely will, Chris. We are going to be doing back-to-back lives. So keep that in mind for the future. All right, you guys have a good one and have a great start to your manifestations of the year.